Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the One Training Family Podcast. We are on episode 7 already. Lucky 7. I'm your host, DS6900, and we got a bit of a short week this week. There wasn't much that came out this week, so we're going to get things pretty brief. And might as well get started, speaking of brief, with quick ball briefings. Starting things off with Pokemon Go, details for the upcoming Rivals Week event have been listed. This will feature increased spawns for Pokemon that have rivalry with others, and will add Skrelp and Clauncher to the game. This runs from the 13th of April till the 18th of April. Well, I forget the times. I should have listed that. Also in Pokemon Go, players can now see which Pokemon could hatch from a specific egg, listed in a tier list style format from most common to most rare. One egg, and they're listed in eggs, so one egg being the most common, and 5 eggs being the rarest. Moving on to Pokemon Masters, the most notable thing is the fact that the main story got its 28th chapter. Also for Masters, a rerun of the event The Dragon That Rules the Sky is live now, and this runs till the 18th of May and lets players get their hands on the sync pair Zinnia and Rayquaza. And finally, for the Pokemon Shorts lineup by Original Stitch, a new lineup was added to this already pretty premium lineup. Aprons have been added to the Pokemon Shorts lineup. That covers all the.
And here I was hoping that it was sent already.
But anyway, that covers all the quick ball briefings, so let's move on to the first big thing, which is a new Japanese overview trailer was released for new Pokemon Snap very recently. And this new video just mainly focuses more on the Kanto region, along with showing new gameplay footage as well as story elements. Furthermore, it was revealed that the digital version of the game requires 7.1 gigabytes of free space to download, barring any day one updates, of course. None of us have seen the preview yet, so we can't really give our thoughts on it. So moving on, more stuff for the Pokemon anime. Most notably, the preview for episode 62, Sobble's Evolution, was released. Has anyone seen the preview yet?
No.
No, I haven't even watched the episode.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I haven't.
I already dropped it, so no.
That's fair.
Oh wow.
And
I'm still stoked for Iris's turn though.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, same.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that end. We're gonna get to that in just a moment. But
Okay.
if I remember correctly, the details were that Sobble has been doing a lot of training, and at some point it actually evolves into Drizzile, but when Sobble sees what it evolves into, it feels a little disappointed and kind of separates itself from Go. I don't remember the exact details. I'm just doing this off of my mind, but
Yeah, it is that. He gets disappointed when he sees his evolution.
At least Sobble does not become something like Rabu upon evolving.
Is that rabbit slander I hear? Do not slander my baby.
I'm not even slandering. I'm just saying. I'm just glad that we're not getting a repeated arc.
Oh,
Anyway.
I thought you were making fun of rabbit.
I wasn't. I was not.
Okay, my bad.
No, the rabbit was great.
Yeah. Okay. my bad.
Like, if I really was gonna slander Rabu, it would be for an April Fool's joke. Let's be honest here.
True.
Alright. With that said, let's move on. Speaking of Iris's return, more details about this upcoming episode was revealed, which includes the official title, which is called Dragon Battle, Satoshi vs. Iris. And the air date is going to be the 7th of May. So about a month away. And the details about the actual episode looks like it's going to be taking place at the Obelisk Gym. And in this next bit, we actually called it. We all called it last week. at some point during the episode, both trainers Dragonite will be facing off. And
Angry boy versus happy boy.
and we got to see some new screenshots and also some new
Posters?
some new posters for Iris in the new Journey's art style. And honestly, I think she looks a lot better in this art style than she did in Best Wishes. That's just my take.
Same.
That's just
Same,
my take.
honestly.
I have to agree on this too. She looked
Like,
great in this.
she translated really well into this art style.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I feel like I feel like every character could translate well into the Journey's art style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all depends.
Yeah. We already got a glimpse of what Gary could look like in the series
Yeah.
as well.
And he looks pretty great too, from what we've seen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do agree. But that air date, I'm quite surprised that it's coming that late.
May 7th, you mean?
Yeah, the 7th of May.
I mean, it's less than a month now.
I know. I mean, as of when we're recording this episode.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought we were gonna get it at like the end of April, at the very most. But beginning of May.
That's what the leak said, I think. But that turned out to be fake.
Oh, okay. So, do we have any additional thoughts or hopes now that we have more details?
I pretty much said everything last week.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we pretty much dedicated.
I don't think there is really that much to say when it comes to it. Let's just hope for the best.
That's fair.
Like my biggest hope for this episode when it airs is like just make it as good as you possibly can. Like make it May levels of good when she came back in Diamond and Pearl. Like I want that kind of level.
For it to be that kind of level, she has to return for more than one episode.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's the big issue. I don't know how they're gonna really pull off. Because, I'm so excited to see her return. But I'm also slightly worried because...
Same.
She's only going to return in one episode. And because that's like an average 20 minutes, I don't really... It's gonna fall short when it comes to my expectations, and that makes me worried because my expectations are already high.
That's
fair.
Fair.
I mean, the Alola episode was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
So you never know.
It was fine, but
really good.
I mean, it was good, but I wish they made 2 episodes instead of 1 because
I think they will return again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when sorry, Callum. When I looked at the Alola episode again, it felt like that episode should have been a 2-parter instead of just 1 because it felt like they just crammed everything into 1 to make it seem as fit as possible. Like the Kukui said hi and then he didn't appear again. That's just that's a small petty nitpick, but I expected more. It was still great though, and I hope basically when it comes to the episode, we just want to see some progress, and that's the most important thing. Show us the progress of Iris.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's totally fair.
And after 7 years of being gone, let's just hope for that.
He definitely deserves more than 1 episode.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wasn't it for those who did see the summary? Wasn't wasn't it said that Iris is competing in the PWC, or am I just blanking?
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
They said
It looks like she is.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
What they said was that the battle is for hyperclass. So yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
We were
so
we were literally
Also
about to,
true.
we were literally talking about the hypercross before we started recording, and I already forgot.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they don't get Iris to return again after this episode, it's like wasted potential in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope she returns again.
I mean, heck, they gave B and Karina more than one episode in Journeys, so I feel like
No, Karina hasn't had a second episode
Karina
yet.
hasn't had a second episode yet, I think.
then I'm just going crazy. Then
Neither
Yes.
did B, I guess.
B had more than one episode.
Yeah,
I-
he did
I-
two
She-
so far.
yeah, B
She had
made
two.
B made sense though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
But-
obviously she's gonna return again because, you know, Ash still has to beat her.
But since now that we know that this is going to be a PWC battle, do you guys think that Iris might have became a gym leader?
Yeah.
She is,
She is.
most likely.
Was it stated that she was a gym leader or no?
No, but it's like pretty obvious. I mean, why else would Ash and go to the gym?
Okay, fair point.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
Opelousas gym battle, it hasn't explicitly stated that she is a gym leader.
But it's heavily
But I
implying
think
it then.
I think it's
But-
really obvious.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
given
cause
that Drayden has retired at this point, it's if she isn't a gym leader by this point, that's a bit disappointing if you ask me.
I mean, it makes sense. She is a gym leader in the games. Well, at least in the first Black and White game.
yeah,
and
and
white
like,
specifically.
Yeah,
like,
It's
right.
why wouldn't they give her the gym title already?
yeah,
Yeah.
and like in the black and white anime, like Drayden literally told her that he wants her to be to be his successor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That makes sense.
That got me thinking. There's also a pretty solid chance we will see Drayden as well, because this will be taking place at the Opelousas gym,
Maybe.
or at least
Maybe.
or at least see at least a mention of him.
Yeah,
Yeah, we might get mention of him.
Yeah,
like Iris might mention him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think that's the most that we can expect. Really, we're still a month out, so
Yeah.
until we get a preview, this is pretty much all we can really expect and really talk about. Unless
We'll
that,
Yeah.
definitely might get a preview of it.
yeah, we'll obviously get a preview a week before the episode airs.
Mhm.
And once we even get the VA list, then we'll have a better idea of who could actually make an appearance in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I think there was a poster of some more iris scans, and I think in the poster there was a picture of Koharu in there, so maybe Koharu can make an appearance. But we don't know for sure.
I'd love to. But
Yeah, same.
I would actually love with Chloe to interact with Iris.
that would
Same.
be
They'd
awesome.
be having like a girls' field trip.
Yeah.
Although because because the episode is probably gonna focus more on the battling, I doubt we will get and see that. See, this is why we should have had two parts instead of one.
Yeah.
But if they do make her return again, which we probably don't know, but there is a huge possibility. Make her interact with, make her interact with Chloe, because I can
Yeah,
see,
definitely.
Absolutely.
I can see like a really cool dynamic
Yeah.
Yeah.
between these two.
Yeah, there's so many fun things I can think about for what Iris and Chloe could be doing.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like Iris could also help influence Chloe a little more for her development into like into like probably becoming a better battler as well, in addition to Ash and Go.
I mean, I feel like Iris, like, would be more likely to just influence Koharu, like, just like even if it's nothing even if it's nothing to do with battles. Like, I feel like her personality could just be like really beneficial to her development.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Plus, Koharu doesn't seem like much of a battler to me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No. Mm.
Like we don't know what we don't even know what she is now, really.
Yeah. Anyway,
I do expect that they'll like, end up going the professor route, just because that seems to be
Same.
where the so like I think
I feel
like,
like Gary would be the one to influence Koharu, really,
yeah.
rather than Iris.
well, we still also have Gary to look forward to as well.
Yeah.
We don't know when he's returning. I suspect it'll be around July or June.
Yeah.
I think June is the earliest we can expect. Probably around
Yeah.
around I guess or September is the latest that we can expect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But anyway, that was literally all the stuff that I had written down for today. Actually,
Oh my god.
I didn't have much to write down. In fact, we could actually continue off of something that we discussed last week. So,
What?
because we were discussing what characters we would like to see come back, but Sam was not there for that discussion, so we could probably ask for his opinion on what he wants.
Oh, true. He went to sleep
Yeah.
when we talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was when you two rambled for most of the episode.
It was mostly Caleb though, because he listed everyone and went on a rant. He went on a rant about everyone.
Yeah.
Nice, Callum.
You know, it wasn't a rant because
No, I meant ramble.
yeah, like a rant would be if I was pissed off, and I wasn't.
Yeah,
I was just
no,
listing
not a
everyone
rant.
that could possibly return.
Yeah, not a rant. A ramble.
Mm,
You know what she meant.
I do.
Anyway, so
What was the? You guys wanted my opinion on who are like the who's next? You excited to return? Or what was the question, Kyle?
what character would you like to see come back in Journeys next? Outside of Iris and Gary.
3 words. May. May.
Yeah.
No, seriously, May. May needs to return.
She does.
I
And-
agree.
Yeah, she really does. I miss her.
I miss her so
Yeah.
much.
It's so sad that Kaori is retired now because of this.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what May's future is because and it's been so long. It's been
It's been
almost
12
30
years.
now. Yeah, 13 if you count it this way, but still.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, she really does deserve to return the most after Iris. Because,
Yeah.
the last time we saw her, we got this really, really good send off. But because, 2008 was like 1946, it felt like.
What?
You get.
It's been ages.
It's been ages, that's my point. Because,
1964.
my point is because she had this really, really good send off, but because she went back to Johto, we don't know what she ended up next to. We don't know what her destination is next. The last thing we probably know is that she still has 3 ribbons still left, and she's still probably struggling with Drew and Harley.
I'm headcanoning that she probably is done with Jono now.
Yeah,
But
Like,
as of now, we don't.
I expect she moved on to
Sorry,
Zero.
Callum.
Yeah.
But as of now, we don't have any like progress or update for her lately. Like the only thing that we know as of now is that um like she has made some few quote unquote cameos in the endings as we saw in the
That really count
uh
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like still outside of that,
Yeah.
um I
Nothing.
think the worst yeah, I think the worst part about it is that she has multiple chances to return time and time
Like
again. We have seen it
she
with
could have returned
with
in
the
X and Y, to be honest.
exactly
Yeah, like
like
that'd have been like the perfect ORAS promotion.
yeah, but it seems like they just couldn't, and it's like it's been she really she really deserved to return to X and Y, and like she could like maybe develop some ideas for maybe Serena for her, like uh, I don't know,
For her
showcase and
development?
stuff. Yes,
I
and
mean,
maybe
yeah, it would have
and
made sense because
maybe forgive me, honey.
yeah, it's okay.
Maybe
Maybe.
maybe like um maybe like uh inspire Serena to give like maybe like some new techniques that she could like carry on to her, and that could give Serena some new ideas to do
Honestly,
do in I don't want to say fuck it, 4 cases, but still, you get the idea.
What?
Wait, what?
Board. I call it for another word for showcases, but still,
Oh,
you get the
Oh,
okay.
idea.
4 cases.
Board
Wow.
cases.
Wow.
yeah. Honestly,
I'm
I
sorry.
like
That's how I feel about myself. But the point is,
Harpoon, but
make her really have shown the best potential to give Serena some like really cool ideas that hasn't been done before.
yeah.
But
Honestly,
because
okay.
yeah, no, forgive me, Callum.
Um,
But
okay.
because they didn't give us that means we will never like see that come into fruition. And yeah, she deserves the most, I think.
Yeah. May may me or rather like Serena. Serena deserves her own special episode because everyone else like before her got one. Um, of course they just stopped doing special episodes from, but like Serena and May really should just like they had like a special episode where Clement met Silent, but the other special episode was just a way to cram Xerneas and Ibeltal into the show because they hadn't done it.
Which is the most laziest thing ever. Because
Yeah,
honestly, when I think about it as a whole, it makes me miss Chronicles more. Like they should really do more episodes from that spin-off.
Seriously.
yeah, like
Considering how even though that spin-off series is like what almost 20 years now old, they really should update it because um with new characters constantly being introduced and involved to the main Pokemon series, it's about damn time. I think we should really see some new specials for these characters.
yeah,
And we have seen and like we have seen it with um Silent, we have seen it with Iris. Heck, we have even seen it with Dawn. And so why they really should like reintroduce Chronicles again, or maybe do like a Chronicles 2.0.
Yeah, just at the very least, they should have given Serena her own special episode, and like
Yeah.
she should have met May, but like that, of course, that wasn't necessary. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just say like that Serena goes to like Petalburg and like meets May because like that's like the because like saying and just say that like May happens to be like between regions at that point at that point and is like visiting home.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So yeah, to me, oh, forgive me, Callum.
No, it's okay. Just I wasn't really gonna say it anyway. Just continue.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it's definitely May. I think deserve the most. I think other characters that I'm sure this one is probably a hot take, and I'm sure many of you might disagree with me with this.
Go on.
Tracy.
Why would
Actually,
anyone?
No, actually, I agree with that.
I agree
Yeah,
with you.
Tracy deserves to
Out of
return so
all,
He
bad.
deserves another chance.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't
listen,
seen him
out of
since Best
all,
Wishes.
yeah,
Yeah. And even
listen, out of
and
all
even
the
in Black and White,
forgive me,
Tracy
Callum.
was like a cameo with no voice.
Yeah, so I said we haven't seen him since Best
Disappointment.
Wishes.
Oh yeah, fair point. Yes. Anyway, sorry, Sam.
That's okay. Anyway, out of all the characters, um, poor my boy Tracy, man. He deserves better.
Yeah,
Cause like,
Yeah. He does.
even though
The
he's
thing
like
with
the
Tracy.
most, forgive me, Callum, again. Anyway, listen. Okay, even though he's the most, I hate saying it's sad
forgettable.
to say it's yeah forgettable. Even though he's the most forgettable characters in the show. And to be fair, none of that is his fault. It's I don't think I want to say that, but it's probably gonna offend the entire community when I say this. And it's probably gonna leave some scars for you people.
Oh boy, let's
But
hear it.
it's because he wasn't Brock.
Yeah.
True though.
No.
And
That's
that's the
definitely true.
sad part. And
Like
that's the
Yeah,
kid.
sad
no,
part.
definitely. People
Like
favor Brock a lot more.
yeah. Like kid me hated Tracy because he wasn't Brock, and Brock still is my favorite character. But like looking back at Orange Islands, Tracy's interactions with Ash and Misty are great.
Yeah,
Like he
my
constantly teases Ash and Misty about the fact that they obviously have feelings for each other, and it's really funny. Tracy just deserves so much better.
I feel like people just didn't
I
give him
feel
enough of a fair chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's the same. It's the same thing with Silent and Clement when they were introduced, who I actually prefer. But I think the sad part about Tracy is that he is shown to be. I don't think relatable is the wrong word to use here, but he has shown to be potentially one of the most relatable characters, whether people liked it or not. And like, because like he can like come back and like give him like a special where he like I don't know interacts with maybe Brock or Silent or heck even Clement. and like both can like give tips on how to do like better for one each other. Like Tracy really loves drawings, for example. So like maybe like Silent or Clement can like give him like advice, a couple of advice on how to maybe like yeah skiss us please, and he'd be like yeah sure. Maybe like practice some more skisses. I don't know. There is so many potential things they can do with him.
Yeah. The thing with Tracy is that they could, because he works at Oak's lab, they could just bring him back at any time, but they just don't.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
really weird
I
because we've been to Oak's lab so often, and he's not there, and
yeah.
and he's not even referenced, and it doesn't
I
make
Yeah,
much sense.
I honestly believe that the writers just forgot about him.
as usual.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Yeah, Callum,
Because
despite.
Okay, guys,
What?
I came up with another hot take who I want back, and you're probably not gonna agree with me on this.
Go on.
okay.
Shooty, aka Trip, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
Alright, let's
He
listen.
he is the perfect example who was done dirty by the writers, 100%.
Definitely.
And the reason why I want him back is because, yeah, I said it before. He has shown to, like Tracy, to have some actual potential death, but but because it, but because the writers was dragged under the mud, sadly, he also was sadly one of those being dragged into
To
that.
be to be fair, I
And I think for me, forgive me, Callum, there is like there is so many things that I think should have been rewritten with him, like as a whole.
yeah,
Same.
Trip just
Whether it be for his like weird douchiness for Ash, or his classist reasoning for him being from Kanto. Oh my god,
Oh god.
the whole thing about him being classist. Let me tell you that again, guys. Not racist, classist towards Ash
Yeah.
is just fucking weird.
yeah. That's the
And
thing.
like,
It's just I I feel like that angle just completely ruins like any goodwill that like the Late Trip's character could possibly ever have, because it's just you've made this character like you've made this character almost like irredeemable. Like it's just he like once you introduce like that aspect like of his character, you can't
for me,
you can't just get
yeah,
like it's not.
What?
hashtag sad face.
No, but like with Trip, it's not really like because of like just that one all of that one character trait. It's just you can't really bring him back for a good return without ignoring that, because that I mean that was like honestly most of his character that we got, um and it was just
I think
too
for me, I think for
and
me, the biggest
yeah,
problem, forgive me, Callum, again. Listen, for me, the biggest problem with Trip isn't that he's irredeemable. Like, we have seen it with Paul being an irredeemable fucking scumbag. Trip being an irredeemable scumbag is the least of my problem. My biggest issue is that he is shown to have potential depth, but was just so ruined by, well, basically wasted potential. And like, there is so many things that needs to be like either be, yeah, rewritten as like to his character as a whole. And I'm not saying that like he
What's
um,
that? What?
I'm not saying that they need to make him like super nice towards Ash. That'd be awkward as hell. But like, look, if they want to like keep the irredeemable scumbag part, then let them. But yeah, I'm not saying that they should make once again Trip like this super nice dude, or I don't know, Stone Frumps for some reason. It'd be super weird. But like, at least take out, um, yeah, take out the classist qualities that made him so weird to begin with. I think that's to me was my biggest issues with Trip. Like, um, yeah, just remove the whole classist thing, and he'd be a little bit more tolerable. And also, his team was also done dirty, man. Because does anyone even remember his team outside of Superior?
Not really.
I
I sure as
do.
hell didn't.
Um, he had a Tranquil. No, sorry, he had
Don't
Serpillier,
remember.
Tranquil. He had a Frillish. He had a Chandelure. He had a Gelatin. His Chandelure, no, not Chandelure, it was Lampent. Then Conkeldar, and he had
I remember
and Vanillish.
Yes,
No,
Conkeldurr the
Vanillish.
Jobber.
Conkelda is literally the only one I remember apart from Superior.
Yeah, Conkeldurr lost all three battles that it ever had on screen.
Jesus.
Dang.
Like,
It's
first,
so bad at, yeah.
yeah, like first it lost to Ash's Oshawott. Then it lost to like at a timber it lost to
Silence
Oshawott. At a girder it lost to Silent Dwebble, and then
yeah, well,
and then as a Conkeldurr it lost to Bianca Dembor.
That's
Pathetic.
sad. That is sad.
And
Pathetic.
yeah,
Conkel
and then
Conkeldurr the
every time we
Jobber.
saw Trip, it was just Superior all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it, it never got a chance for redemption. Like it's kind of similar to like Sawyer Salamence, where first appearance, as a big Garnet loses, as a shell Garnet loses, as a Salamence, it draws, but like even then, like that kind of like one reason like I really hate it when like people when people like are like not even strong. It tied with a pseudo, and it's just like that pseudo had never won a single battle on screen. You cannot tell me that it's strong.
Yeah, that really doesn't excuse. Wait, yeah. Even so, like I think Azure Trip at least deserves a 6 versus 6 battle rematch
Oh,
because
definitely.
that
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that 1v1 match was not the best.
That was not satisfying.
That was garbage.
It was
I
pretty
was tired
underwhelming.
just to get redemption for that um Snivy battle versus
yeah,
Pikachu. But still,
yeah. Like it was just like Superior wraps Pikachu for like 90% of the battle, and then for some reason Serpedior lets go, and then Pikachu uses a combination of Electro Ball and Iron Tail, and that Oko Serpedior.
That's bullshit.
yeah.
Pretty weak. But yeah, those are. I think there's like more characters I can think of that does deserve to return, but I can't think of them. These are like the three ones I think deserve at least a chance to return, especially May
Yeah.
again. So I can't come up with much else. I think I'm
Yeah,
done with the questions.
that's fair.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Callum, going back to Tracy, I am surprised that you did not mention him at all last week.
Yeah, so am I actually.
Same. You
Like,
literally
in that giant ramble, you did not mention Tracy once.
Yeah, I know. I'm ashamed of myself because I like Tracy.
You did not
I
mention
mean,
Tracy in that huge ramble.
aside from him being just forgettable, like he's not a bad character.
Oh, no. Like, there are far worse characters than Tracy.
Shit. Guys. I
What?
just come up with another one.
What?
Max deserves a return.
I
Yeah.
mentioned Max last week too.
I think we did.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
If you return Max, you gotta have May come back too.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Like, I think I also mentioned Clement
or
as
you
well
could
at...
just split the cameo for Game of Kyle. You could just split the cameos, although that probably won't be the best idea. Because you have one episode of May and you have one episode with Max, and that probably that doesn't sound the best idea. I'll take that back.
Yeah, like Max is kind of like Bonnie, where you cannot bring them back without
All them
without
together.
bringing back the sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool though to see at least him get a Pokemon.
Yeah.
He deserves
like,
one.
Yeah, like
They didn't
like
do it with AD.
yeah, like the only way to bring back Max without May is to also bring back Norman and Caroline, which I love Norman and Caroline, so like I'd be down for that, but like
How likely
Who
is that,
doesn't? They're
though?
good parents. They're,
Like, I
they're
want
good
me.
parents.
yeah,
Like, at that point, you might as well just have an episode at the Petalburg gym.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say that.
that's what I'm suggesting, Kyle. Like just bring back May, Max, and their parents because I love that whole family and I want to see them interact more.
Yeah.
Plus, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute since we got an episode of Hellwind, hasn't it?
We're
Uh,
get-
We should
We're
we should
getting
really
one
get
with
the
the actual one.
Chronicle spin-off back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual episode is set in Laveridge because Hoji is returning.
Oh, okay.
Like Hoji is that guy that I fought in the Battle Frontier Flip Cup. Like
Right.
the one with the Mighty Yenna.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, he's returning, and apparently he's not batting ass. It's just that like an Absol is like being blamed for like a drought or something. I don't know, but like some disaster, like the Absol is being blamed for because it's an Absol.
Yeah.
For me, Hoji is just some dude.
He was like a fun character. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've said mine, to be honest.
All right. Anything else that you want to add on to, honey?
I mean, I pretty much mentioned all I wanted last week.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think I have any more.
Okay. Yeah, while you guys were in the middle of your little discussion, I actually managed to get down 2 more notes because I just remembered a couple more things.
Oh,
Yeah, because first of all, in Pokemon Go, seems like there's a little bit of a bug in the game because some players are getting the option to evolve Eevee into Sylveon if they named it Kira. But there's one little problem with that. Sylveon's not in the game yet.
bruh.
Big man moment.
So if you do try to evolve an Eevee named Kira into Sylveon, you just get a network error. So
What the heck?
So it looks like that's going to be coming very, very soon. And
I'm surprised that they didn't bring Sylvia on when they first did Carlos.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm quite surprised about that too. But I guess they wanted to give it its own standalone edition to make a big deal out of it.
I guess.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless they're doing like some kind of event with it. Oh wait, I think I think they're gonna tie in with the Friendship Day event. I just realized that.
Oh, okay.
oh,
I just remembered that. I just remembered that wasn't even happening this month. I think that's when Sylveon's gonna get added. That's my guess though.
Okay.
But anyway, last thing for today, is in regards to the games. So obviously we're getting Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl at the end of the year. So on the topic of remakes, what other Pokemon games do we think that we want to get a remake?
Ranger.
I'm with you on that.
Ranger.
same.
Ranger. Yes.
Y'all have taste.
I mean, it would be good. I have never played a Ranger game, so
You
It would
need
be
to
nice.
play it.
The
It's
Ranger
so
game.
good.
Same.
okay. Sam and me have never played a Ranger game, so
You two need to play it. They're really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah, I should.
I feel like I would have said like the main Pokemon games, but in my opinion, I don't think of Black and White needs remakes. I think X and
Nah.
Y deserve sequels instead of remakes.
That's
I'm not
Black
sure
and
about
White
Sun and
deserve-
Moon.
That is way too far ahead. That is way too far ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can
We just
can we
got.
all agree that Black and White deserves
It just has a remaster
l-
instead of
No,
a.
I think it deserves
Actually,
like its own Legends game.
yes, that was what I was thinking about too. Give us that lore about original Dragon, please.
Yes, I want that.
You did not explore that in BB2, and that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is probably coming at some point. But I want an Explore the Sky remake.
I was actually gonna bring
That'd
up.
be great.
I was gonna bring up something about that
That'd be
actually,
great.
because in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, you could actually get Shiny Celebi in the game.
Oh,
Nice.
Was it like a reference to the one an Explore the Sky, like, or was it just another shiny Celebi?
It could very well just be a coincidence, but honestly, I would love an Explorers of the Sky remake because I still need to play that game.
Wait,
Yeah.
Kel.
guys.
What?
Did you say that you haven't played it?
Huh?
Kel, did you say that you haven't played Explore the Sky?
I still need to finish it.
Oh my god, you need to finish it. It's so good.
I could probably stream it here on the server at some point.
Hog. Anyway,
I would just
anyway,
I would need to get my Wii U hooked up though. But anyway,
Harry, what are you saying?
Well, this is just coming off as a joke, but we need another Kanto remake.
don't give them ideas.
I mean, don't.
25th anniversary is still the 21st anniversary year is still here, so let's get another Kanto remake, guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
God, you're making me cringe so hard.
Let's go, Johto.
I would love that.
I mean,
That's actually no, thank you.
I mean, considering now that we know that we're getting Sinnoh remakes this year, I'm much more comfortable with getting the Let's Go later down the line. Honestly,
Yeah, same. Like, I wouldn't mind if Johto got another remake.
like if they
to be
can
honest.
improve the catch mechanics of Let's Go Pikachu, and Let's Go Eevee,
Yeah.
then I can be okay with it.
Yeah, and if they can add more stuff from the main Pokemon games, like, items and stuff like that.
Exactly. Like if they could add like
Then-
even some of Heart Gold Soul Silver's content, then fine, go with it.
Yeah, and if they had, like, more post-game content and stuff like that, I wouldn't mind it.
Exactly. Like I would not mind that, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm. Plus, we haven't had a Johto game in
Since
a
Heart Gold
hot
Soul,
minute.
since Heart Gold Soul Silver,
Yeah.
like the most
It's
recent
been
JoJo thing
so
that.
long.
But if we're counting re-releases, then it would have been the Virtual Console re-release of Crystal.
We don't count
I
that
don't count
though.
that.
Yeah, but that's why I said if we are counting re-releases as well.
Yeah, no.
But
Man.
you know what deserves a remake though? At least we're talking other
What?
Pokemon spin-offs. Colosseum.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. Yes.
Glad that you pointed out,
I
Kyle,
mean,
because
like,
I had it back on the top of my head, but I didn't think about it. But now that you said it, yes. If only Nell was here, she'd be
Oh,
freaking
she would be
out.
going
yeah, she
nuts.
would be.
And you know what? I'm freaking out too because I would love to see that. That's my childhood right there.
Like
It's
combine Colosseum and XD into one game. That's asking too much though.
Yes,
They
that
should just I mean, like even if it's not remake, they could just do what they did with the Mario collection, right?
I was about to bring that up actually.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I was about to bring that up. Like, if they're not gonna remake it and just do a re-release, then just bring Colosseum and XD into one package like Mario 3D All Stars and call it a day. I would buy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
Give it
And
Pokemon
then-
and give it Pokemon Home compatibility too.
and then they can also
Yes.
do Stadium 2, and Battle Revolution.
Yes, I want Battle Revolution.
Yeah, Battle Revolution was my
I
was my
haven't
childhood.
played Battle Revolution actually.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I
I
haven't
haven't
played it
any of
either.
them, but I want to.
I just want to.
Yeah, Battle Revolution's fine, but many have considered it to be a step down from Colosseum and the Stadium games.
That's fair.
Like, it's really it's pretty much a Pokemon Battle Sim on Wii.
I mean, that's what Stadium
I
is,
feel
right?
like
Stadium is just a battle sim for on the N64.
But at Wii Stadium had mini games.
it
Oh, yeah, true.
it also had quests, which I think really sold to me what made Colosseum and XD so great. Like it had quests. I know people don't play Pokemon for the plot, but still, it had. I'll give that those games an exception because they had like one of the better plots. And then we have what do you exactly do with Battle Revolution? You just fight and that's it. Personally, I find that like if that's the only definability of a game, then that doesn't really interest me. And I'm saying this for myself as a big Gen 4 stan in general, and it's like kind of turned me off a bit.
Yeah, what really sold Battle Revolution for me was the DS connectivity, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I didn't
wait.
I didn't have a Wii when Battle Revolution was new, so I couldn't play it.
Yeah, I
didn't
had
even
one,
know what-
but like I just
didn't even
didn't
know
get
what
it.
Wii was back then.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay. My Pokemon Ranch for the Switch.
The what?
My Pokemon Ranch.
Or
What?
Ranch.
Oh,
It's not gonna happen because we have Pokemon Home.
yeah.
Oh yeah, true. The
Oh my
Pokepark
gosh.
games. I want Pokepark 3 so badly.
Yes,
Give me
please.
Pokepark 3. I need.
I want it. It's I only have the first game, but it's so fun.
Yeah, I only have the first game too. Like, but like I've heard really good things about the second one, and it's like
I feel like I feel like Pokemon would be the perfect platform to. I got that backwards.
the Switch is the perfect console for
Yeah.
for the
What
Pokemon games.
That's what I
do
meant to
you
say.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's just because the Switch is kind of like an improved Wii.
Yeah, it's so versatile in terms of form factors too. Like,
Yeah, like
What do you exactly do in Park exactly? I haven't played it myself, so I don't know. I'm just asking you guys.
Same.
it's kind of hard to explain, really.
Yeah.
But like, give like a simple description of what you exactly
Okay.
do?
Or you basically just go around a couple areas and do fun mini games, and have a couple battles here and there.
That's
So, yeah,
Okay.
neat. That sounds neat.
it's
Yeah,
really fun. Um,
It sounds fun.
it is
as
fun.
Sounds
I want to show
it's
you.
like
I should probably show you guys that at some point.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
probably
do it.
like it's like the most kid friendly game Pokemon had ever made. Like it's very obviously for kids.
Yeah,
But I don't care because it's really fucking fun.
it is actually pretty fun.
And that should be the most important feature. Fun, if you ask
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah,
like to
exactly.
the, also it's really easy to 100%.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, can I've done it.
Oh, nice.
Like
And some of the models actually have aged pretty well in that game. Actually,
oh yeah, I know. Like it looks really good.
I know it looks really good for a Wii title. Like it's surprising how well it's held
Mhm.
up. Also, the music it's so good.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Like especially the battle music. My God,
Oh yeah.
it has no right to slap that hard.
Mm, just everything about Pokepark is great.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm,
That's all I have to say. I think 'cause I've mentioned Pokepark, I've mentioned Ranger, I've mentioned Explorer of the Sky. My Pokemon Ranch was really just a joke because I forgot it existed. Pokemon Channel,
What about
the
Conquest?
Conquest
Well,
just
I forgot about Conquest.
actually Conquest would work really well on the
Yeah,
Switch. It's
it
just
would.
because it's literally just Fire Emblem, but Pokemon and Fire Emblem work really well on the Switch. So
And the Switch is just flooded with RPGs, so let's just throw another one on
I
there.
know. Throw another one.
yeah, Conquest is actually really great.
I haven't played it myself, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. The one thing that I'm worried about is like, because I wouldn't want them to make Conquest 3D. Just
Uh,
the 2D sprites in Conquest like give it so much personality that making it 3D would honestly make it worse. So like, I'm not sure that if I'd want a remake more than just like a port,
Okay,
because Conquest like with the 2D sprite has so much personality.
that's fair.
Like even with because like, even all the art, like even all the cutscenes are like it's like are like in visual novel format. Like it's all like 2D characters with like their expression and shit. It's like making it 3D would completely change the game.
That's fair.
So I'm not so like unless they kept it 2D. I want a port.
Okay, that's fair.
I know this isn't a remake, but I want Pokemon Sleep.
Oh yeah, so do I.
Like
I don't know what that is.
that was a project announced way back in 2018,
Yeah,
but we haven't heard anything from it since.
yeah,
It's been 2 years since we last heard about it.
wait, 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
I thought it was 3.
No, it was 2.
Oh, dang.
It really has been 2 years. And I feel like I saw some recent tweets about actual further development about Sleep, but I forget when or what it was even about.
Honestly,
Oh, I thought they forgot
information-
about it. To be honest.
yesterday,
Yeah.
I'm just convinced that that it was a failure, and they couldn't figure out like anything to do with the game, and they just quietly cancelled it.
I hope not. I feel like that would be great.
I feel like it
Because
would.
I need my sleep.
Yeah, I know.
We all need our sleep.
Pokemon, go home and sleep.
Yes.
Pokemon go home and sleep. That's a nice one, Cat.
And that joke's been overdone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but still.
Alright, anyway.
Pokemon
I've,
Sleep
Actually, you know
Game.
what? Actually, you know
anyway,
what?
yeah, I've said all I can.
I feel like if they really wanted to bring over the stadium games, I feel like that would just be a part.
Yeah,
And the only reason why,
Mm,
yeah.
and I feel
The
like more people
stadium's
would,
kind of perfect for the Switch. I'm surprised I haven't done it.
yeah.
Like, like,
But the main series games
yeah,
on Switch are kind of already filling those shoes anyway.
I don't know.
yeah.
And the only reason that I would want to play it outside of battles is for the mini games.
Like Stadium is just so many people like have like nostalgia for Stadium, and also the Switch is like really good for Stadium like at a console. I'm honestly shocked that they haven't put it on eShop.
Yeah. Honestly, thought they were gonna do it on the Wii U, but
Yeah,
it didn't.
yeah. Um,
Because I feel like a Pokemon Battle Sim would be perfect on the Wii U because you got the gamepad
Mm.
for other stuff. Hey, you Pikachu! Huh, funny. Next.
Hey You Pikachu as ju wait no I'm thinking of the Pocket Pikachu. What's Hey You Pikachu again?
I it was a, it was a flop of an N64 game that used a microphone that plugged into the controller, and the
Oh
inputs
yeah.
the inputs from the mic were absolute crap.
Yeah, okay, I
Oh,
vaguely
yeah.
remember, okay.
And honestly, that game can stay in the past.
Pokemon Dash. No one cares about that game. Let's just not talk about it.
I don't even know what that is.
That
Sounds like
Pokemon Dash was a racing game on the DS.
It's my
it sounds like a racing game.
yeah. It's Mario Kart DS but Pokemon.
Yeah, it was perceived kind of poorly.
Yeah. Like
Sounds cool on paper, but
Yeah, the
I
execution
don't
fell
think.
really flat.
yeah, I just like I remember I never had it, but like a friend brought it into school one day, and like I tried playing it, and I couldn't do anything at all. Like
Yeah,
the
you had to
controls were fucked.
constantly swipe on the touchscreen to get Pikachu to run. You could only play as Pikachu.
Oh yeah, it was not a good game.
Like,
It sounds boring.
yeah, the maps were kind of confusing. It was the maps for the races were long. But really, the coolest thing that it did was, if you connect the Gen 3 game to the DS, you could actually you can actually turn the sprites of whatever Pokemon were in your party and turn those into maps.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
And
weird.
it was actually a really cool feature, but it's too bad that it failed. Like,
That didn't really save the rest of the
yeah,
mess.
it didn't really save the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of
Um,
consider it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me now, every now and then. Like, it's fine, but it's definitely not something I want to play every day. And I feel like Pokemon could have done really well with a racing game, honestly. I'm just surprised they haven't tapped into that ever since. But I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like a traditional 3D platformer would suit the series very well.
I think so too.
Well, then again, Pokepark is kind of like that. I mean, you're moving the overworld like a platformer, but
yeah.
that's
I
more
agree with
of
that.
like that's more like an adventure game.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I have anything else to add.
Um,
Wait, Pokemon Pinball.
didn't they turn that into
That
like a phone app?
sounds familiar, actually.
It only no it got released on the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance version, but never got another version after that.
Oh,
Nope, haven't played it.
Yeah, I have a physical copy of the original Pinball, and this one's kind of neat because it actually has a rumble motor built into the cartridge, and you can actually get haptic feedback if you insert a AAA battery.
Oh,
Yeah, and if you
In-
play Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire on a Game Boy player and use a GameCube controller, then it has rumble support in that as well.
Oh.
Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of addicting. It's a pretty fun game, but it's it can be pretty frustrating at times, in my opinion. Then again, I'm pretty terrible at pinball.
To be fair, Kyle, pinball in general is pretty addicting.
You're not
So you
wrong
are
though.
So like, um, I think the problem with pinball is that they're so addicting for like you play them for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then you're like, yeah, this is a bit too much. Let's play something else. And then like 5 minutes later,
You come back,
you come back. Yeah, exactly. You come back to play late, like 2 minutes more,
and then
and
you
then
end
you're
up playing
so
for like
exhausted.
10 minutes.
Exactly. You just get frustrated in the
It's
end.
like one of those games that is always at an arcade, and it's always one of those games that you always play at an arcade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
At least in the experience that I've had. Like
Yeah.
we're getting off topic here.
I mean, I can share. I can also share some of that experience you've been getting, Kyle, because like, um, that's just kind of how pinball is.
Yeah,
Like in general,
Yeah.
whether it be for like Pokemon games or just standard pinball.
yeah,
Um.
true.
Um.
Uh,
Yeah. There's something that will never ever return. Um. Learn with Pokemon typing adventure.
oh man.
That sounds familiar too, the way that you said it. What was that
It
game
was
again?
it was a typing game for like little kids trying to teach them how to type. It was for the DS,
Yeah,
and
and yeah,
it used
it,
a Bluetooth keyboard.
yeah, that there was a Bluetooth chip built into the cartridge that connects to the keyboard.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, that's how it was able to be wireless.
I did not realize there was bunch of cartridge. That's really cool.
Yeah, because I don't think the DS itself had Bluetooth. They had to
Yeah,
they had to integrate
yeah,
the chip into the cartridge.
yeah. Like, yeah. No, yeah. It didn't have Bluetooth. It just
It,
like, yeah. That's actually cool.
yeah, but what's weird? What's weird about that game though is that we never got it here in North America. We never
The
got
That's a
UK.
pain.
we never got one of the Pokemon typing adventure in North America.
I know the UK got it because there was adverts for all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, I
Wait,
was
so the games were oh, forgive me, Kyle. So the games were like just Japanese only, kind of like with the
No.
no,
Korean version.
no. In addition to Japan, it released in Australia and Europe.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay.
But North America was, I believe, the only territory where that didn't get it, which is weird.
That's kind of pain.
Yeah,
That's strange.
I would love to see a remake of the Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color. But I feel
Yeah,
but
but
that wouldn't happen though because there's a TCG app on mobile devices,
yeah.
so that pretty much fills that gap, or at
Um.
least localize the sequel to that game because it never came out
Yeah.
because it never came out in Japan.
I wish that they had um updated Pokemon Quest to include more in the
I
capital one.
know, like Quest had so much potential,
It did, and then they just threw it to the side.
and then just threw it under the rug.
And like I don't know why, 'cause it was really fun.
I liked it at first, but I kind of put it down afterward.
Yeah, the same for me, but yeah, Kyle, I have at least one shiny Ponyta in Quest.
I never
Uh,
got a shiny in Quest.
Never.
I just didn't put enough time into the game.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, Quest was actually really fucking fun. Like,
Yeah, I tried.
um, but like
It's a little awkward to play on the Switch, honestly.
honestly,
It's better to play in handheld mode than on the TV.
all right, okay, yeah. I always play my Switch in handheld mode. That I kind of forgot they can play it on TVs. But yes,
Yeah, because you gotta
What
deal
are
with.
we talking about?
We're talking about Quest.
Oh, that game. I
Yeah.
barely played that.
I haven't played it either.
It's okay.
Like,
Not
it's a
something
fun
that I
game.
would return to.
Yeah, same. Like I feel
I
like
feel like
it's. I feel like Quest is one of those games
Fine.
that I feel like Quest
It's
is.
fine.
I feel like Quest is one of those games that I actually like playing more on my phone as opposed to the Switch.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's
Yeah,
fair. I had it on my phone,
yeah.
and then I
I
got bored and I uninstalled it.
uh, yeah,
That's me with Masters, honey.
yeah. That was me. That was me with Pokemon Duel.
Oh,
That
Pokemon
was
Jewel?
I liked Pokemon
Pokemon
Duel.
Duel. That was that
Oh,
was just
Pokemon Duel.
yeah. They tried to put the trading figure game into the app, and then but it
It did,
flopped because it was
yeah,
really boring.
yeah. It didn't work out very well.
No, like honestly, if you're going to do the trading figure game, go full Skylanders.
Yeah, like seriously.
Make it a Switch game and make the figures like Skylanders. Just do toy to life, but with the trading figure game.
Seriously, like I feel like that would have been one of the another thing that they could have used NFC for on the Joy-Con and Pro Controller.
Oh yeah, they have amiibos.
Exactly.
They know how to do that.
Heck, they could have made Pokemon Amiibo for the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Um, and also, like, I mean, Toys to Life is kind of dead now. Like,
Yeah, like if they were to,
they missed their
The what?
chance.
well, technically speaking, they had Pokemon Rumble U on the Wii U, but no one talks about that anymore.
Yeah.
exactly.
No, that's kind of a shame.
Yeah. Like,
Then again, I don't play Rumble, so I don't
Hey.
know
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah. I've not played one Rumble game ever.
Same.
I've played Rumble World on the 3DS. It was fine. And I also played Rumble Rush on mobile, but that got shut down.
Yeah.
I feel like a remaster of the first Rumble on Wii would make a really nice fit on the Switch.
That'd be Pog.
Because I've heard the most positive things about that game as opposed to all the others.
Yeah.
But anyway, do we have anything else that we want to add before we wrap up?
No, I'm fine.
Well, anyway, I think that'll wrap it up for today then. Well, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, through it all, we're still a family. One training family.